All right, so fun fact. I was about to pull up my Would You Rather because I need to read something. And what popped up on my screen was, what the fuck did you call him? Fucking ladder?
Oh, Jacob's ladder.
Jacob ladder piercings. Go Google that.
Google image.
I got
Safe search off.
I got ruined with that because that's what just popped up on my screen when I turned on my phone, everyone. So, I don't know if some of you are familiar with this. Have you guys ever heard of the trolley problem in psychology? It's an ethical issue.
I think
Is
so.
that with the 2 train tracks?
Yes.
Or yeah.
Okay. So I want to talk about this. I think it's one of the most interesting things. I've talked about it in a number of my psych classes. So I'm just going to read it. The trolley problem is a thought experiment in ethics.
Blow the train up.
The general form of the problem is this.
Problem solved.
There's a runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks. Ahead on the tracks, there are 5 people tied up and unable to move. The trolley is headed straight for them. You are standing some distance in the train yard next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice there's one person tied up on the one side of the track. You have 2 options. Do nothing, and the trolley kills 5 people on the main track. 2, pull the lever, diverting the trolley onto the side track where it will kill 1 person. What do you do?
Easy.
So my would you rather question is, do you not intervene and the trolley kills 5 people, or do you intervene and kill 1 person?
Who knows if I've intervened or not? Is it like if I don't intervene, no one knows?
I mean, it's a story because it's this runaway train. It's going to be on the news.
It doesn't matter if anyone knows or not. This is a great moral question because it's one of those things where do you protect your feelings over the actual greater sense of morality? Because if you
I still don't know where you're going with this.
I'm going in the direction. At the end of the day, what is happening? 5 people are going to die, or 1 person is going to die, right? It's going to happen no matter what. You're either choosing 5 or 1. Logically, the only choice to make is the one with 1. What's the barrier?
And
you have to make a moral choice.
I agree with you, but you said the fact that you're choosing, but you're not.
No, I'm getting in that direction. People's hesitation would be, I don't want to be responsible for pulling that lever, right? That's why it's a dilemma. Because just looking at it raw, being easy, save 1 life, save 4 lives over 1 life, right?
And that's you saying easy, though, because a lot of people don't look at it that way.
But here's the deal. You have that initial personal layer of morality. I don't want to be the one to pull the lever, right? So that's the dilemma that people are going to run into. But at the end of the day, if you don't pull that lever, you're also responsible for the deaths of 4 more people than needed to die. So people get hung up on the part, I don't want to pull the lever, but in reality, making the choice of not pulling the lever is a worse moral decision to begin with.
So you say.
Yes. You can't gauge morality.
How long do we have till this train gets here?
I mean, you have a few minutes. It's not.
Oh, if you could save both parties.
No, you can't. No, there's no.
No. I'm saying, you pose like a riddle to each group, right? So, like, if 5 minds
interview them all.
If 5 minds can't solve this riddle, but the 1 mind can, that means that's a stronger mind than the 5 minds, and you save that 1 person because he is much smarter than the 5 minds.
An absolute stretch, but no.
Why?
This is just.
I can't do the riddle.
Yeah, what do you mean?
You have enough time to think about it, but you don't have enough time to get down there and talk to them.
I feel like if I had so much made eye contact with the 1 person and I'd like pull the lever on them, I'd feel bad.
You'd feel bad. But
I mean, the interest.
What if you were like, eeny, meeny, miny,
Actually, like my solution, just keep pulling it back and forth until the train
I mean,
comes.
you could really do whatever you want to do. I mean,
yeah.
You're either going to intervene or you're not. I mean, the interesting caveat that I've talked about in psychology classes is there's 5 strangers on that track and then 1 friend, person you know. No matter what, even if you know the person, and we've talked about like them just being an acquaintance, like some kid we went to high school with, I'm pulling the lever for the person I know. Spoilers, my answer is I'm going to pull the lever and save. To me, it's a numbers game. And it sounds stupid to talk about like that.
Thing. I mean, all jokes aside, what you guys.
Yeah, but even if it was a friend, to me, there's no hesitation. Like,
well, let's say it's your girlfriend, the one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's undoubtedly like you're pulling that fucking lever. Even if it's a friend, I'm pulling that lever. Like
pulling the lever, rerouting it towards the
5 people.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I thought it was the other way around.
It's already going towards the 5 people.
Yeah.
You have to make the choice.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling the lever. I'm saving my friend.
Wait, what?
You're not pulling the lever. It's going towards 5 already.
If you pull the lever, I thought it was
goes-
go
Oh, yeah,
once
yeah,
to
I'm
one-
sorry, yeah,
one
sorry,
person.
You're not pulling
yeah,
lever. You're
Don't
watching.
pull the lever.
I'm not pulling the lever. I'm saving my friend. Regardless, to me, or not regardless, I guess I have to.
I guess it is the other way around, right?
I have to.
It's going towards the one person.
No,
it's going
going
towards the
towards
crowd.
the group.
It's going
Yeah.
towards the group. Yeah, you have
If
to.
you intervene, then it's
It'll
going
go
towards
towards the
one
one.
person.
That's why
you
it's more
kill the
dilemma.
one. That's why it's
Yeah.
a dilemma because you're killing one person,
But you're making the choice.
but you're making that
Got
choice to kill the one person.
That's what I thought at first, but then I like psyched myself out.
I'm really torn on this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once you throw in people that you know and don't know,
I mean
it does change the
that's
question.
that's an extra topic.
Yeah.
The base topic that you guys all need to make a choice on
What
is
if
a
it was,
stranger. They're all strangers.
Yeah.
Well, what if it was your Xbox One and Nintendo Switch?
Well, clearly,
I'm killing the fucking Switch.
I'll be playing my Switch at the funeral.
I'm saying your Xbox One and your Nintendo Switch, and then
On the one
5
side,
people.
yeah. I'll be playing my Switch at the funerals.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Fair
I'm
enough.
kidding. No, but realistically, like, it doesn't matter what my feelings are. I have to save 4 people over one person.
I remember when we brought this up in my psych class. The one guy who got me into psych, he posed this question. Like, no one wanted to speak up, and I was always that kid in class who did talk. So I was like, to me, it might sound bad, but it's a numbers game to me.
Mm-hmm. It is a
I
numbers
need
game.
to save one life versus 5. Even if that one person is fucking gonna be the next Bill Gates versus 5 people that live modest lives or below that.
For me, it's
To
more
me,
the
it's a numbers
intervening.
game.
Just like that.
And
Yeah,
that-
that's what
and
holds people back.
that's why it's an ethical question
Yeah.
because it's I am intervening and I am making the
Playing
call
God.
Yeah.
to make
Exactly.
this decision for somebody else.
But you are also making the call by doing nothing.
That's how I look at it, but that's
Yeah.
not how everybody else
Yeah,
looks at
no,
it.
they only
Still
look at
doing
the
the
point.
riddle.
But
That's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do.
You're what?
You can't tell me I can't do the riddle.
You can interview people. So Christian, what are you doing then?
I'm really torn. I'm definitely leaning towards just not intervening, even though I know in my head like that's technically
Yeah,
a
yeah,
choice, but like something about me is able to rationalize that it's just not making a choice.
And all we're really talking about is the choice. The outcome is really undetermined. Like all that's presented is you see this train and you see a lever. If you pull the lever, it looks like the train's only going towards one person stuck on the tracks. If you don't pull the lever, it looks like it's going towards 5 people. What happens after that is really, that's the point. That's why what makes it an ethical and moral conundrum, because you don't know what's going to happen past that. Obviously, we all think it's going to kill them. That's the likely outcome. But a million things could fucking happen between that and striking the people. And who are those people are? They could be a fucking bunch of people in jail. You never know. Does that change it? I don't
Could
know.
be from the X-Men, and they could just fuck up the train.
You never know. Mike, what are you doing?
I also just realized that I'm a sick bastard, and I would, if this was the
Where is this going?
I would love to see 5 people get killed opposed to one.
If this was the Batman realm, I would be the Riddler.
I was going to say that earlier, but I felt like that conclusion was already drawn by saying, I just want to make these fucking people that are about to die a riddle. See what
Well,
they come
yeah,
up with.
I mean, I don't know. I thought it was a good idea, then I realized, like, shit. I'm
You sound like a fucking
villain.
Batman villain. Jasmine, where you at?
I'm pulling the lever.
I guess I'm scared.
You're not Jasmine.
Thanks, Jasmine. Yeah.
Jasmine.
I'm
Pulling the
saving the
lever.
5 people.
Same.
Yeah.
My
Have to.
first thought was pull the lever halfway and just see what happens.
Halfway and see.
Yeah, see like if the train just gets derailed. Like
Yeah,
maybe-
imagine
I
that.
also like the thing that I also wanted to do is just like I still feel like a sick bastard now. Like now it's like in my head, like, but like just wait and like see like what group curses you the fuck off. Because it's like, all right,
I tell you right now, I'm actually very upset that I brought this up now. And we're going to have to do the foreplay for a topic with Kevin, asking him what his decision is.
Oh,
Because Kevin
that'll
is
kill him.
Mr.
Yeah,
Indecisive.
that'll kill him.
If there's ever been a more decisive person, it's our best bud
well
Kevin.
you can like get them on the fly and we'll just like be randomly talking about it and you can just have your phone like at your head.
Kevin, I have an instance
just like
for
if you
you.
can even vaguely relate it to like another topic
Yeah.
we're doing, just shoot it at them.
I love
Like, hey,
that.
what do you guys want to get to eat? What would you do?
He doesn't listen to the show. He'll never know it's coming. So, Christian, are you the only one not pulling the lever? Or
I'm still unsure, but I'm definitely leaning more towards not
not
intervening.
pulling the lever?
Yeah,
I respect both ways. I can't.
That's why
judge anyone.
that's why it's an ethical dilemma.
Yeah.
I always thought it was such a cool topic when they first brought it up. Cause
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's also just the way, like, depending on like how you think, the way you frame it in your mind, like whether you're either saving 4 more people or you're not intervening, depending on how you look at it.
yeah, because it's ambiguous, but it's straightforward.
Yeah.
It's a million things can happen. There could be other people next to you in the train, right? They might intervene. There could be all this other shit happening,
Yeah.
but all you're presented with is this train's going to hit 5 people, or you pull a lever and it's going to hit 1 person. You don't know. I like it.
Also, who's the person from the 30s that tied these people to the train track?
When I was doing my research on this was actually
Who's the 1920s cartoon villain
That's
that was responsible?
That's what's good about it. The first person who ever presented this argument was in 1967. Makes sense, right? The fucking age of cartoons where that was the fucking thing. Tie 'em up to the fucking train tracks. Never know. Thank you guys for watching or listening.
Please subscribe to our channel.
Go into the description of this video to like and follow our social media pages.
Bye.